Welcome back to Proverb Pearls, day number 10. And the next several of these Proverbs, there are more than one. Obviously, there's much more than one gem in these chapters. I only picked one of the gems. I would encourage you to look for the other ones that might have these words. Definitely do have these words. Let me give you a hint. Some of them have both words. We actually have one here in chapter 10, verse 13, which is... Well, let me just read it in the English. Here's what we find in Proverbs 10:13 in the NASB. On the lips of the discerning wisdom is found, but a rod is for the back of him who lacks understanding. Let me say it again. On the lips of the discerning wisdom is found, but a rod is for the back of him who lacks understanding. I have to tell you, this is where sometimes I literally have to walk away from my Bible and just take a breather when I open up my Tanakh, the Hebrew scriptures of which this book was written in that language, because as much as the English translators try to get it right, there's just some times where they miss it. And this is an example for me where the word that they probably could have put there or should have put there, they just chose not to. And this is where we miss a lot of the blessing, language, history, and context. Our gem is 10 verse 13. And if I open up my Hebrew Bible, which I always love to do, I find something really interesting. First of all, we have in this one verse all three of our words, navon, chokhmah, and then also the word heart. Now, if you look in English, it says on the lips of the discerning wisdom is found, but a rod is for the back of him who lacks understanding. Where's the word heart? It's not there. Maybe you've got a small note that will tell you that it's there. And what I love about this particular verse is that the word heart has been translated into one of the words that we have in our English as understanding. So literally what it says is that on the lips of the understanding, discerning, wisdom is found, but a rod is for the back of him who lacks lev, heart. For the one who doesn't have a heart, he's lacking understanding. So isn't it something? Solomon says, give me a listening heart, lev shomea. Here we've got an example of a heart as representing understanding. For the one who doesn't have heart, that means he doesn't have understanding. And again, all three words right here in this verse. I guess the best way I think about it is I think about what's happening to people on the streets today. People are being beaten up on the streets of life because of their lack of hakam venavon, wisdom and understanding. That's what's happening. And what this verse is saying is that on the lips of the discerning, that's where you're going to find wisdom. The one who understands, there's going to be wisdom there. But for the one who lacks heart, it's not going to be good. There's nothing good that's going to come from it. So my encouragement to you is, every once in a while, as you're reading a verse, maybe you're not feeling completely comfortable in going through the entire biblical Hebrew course, but just the beginning part where you can kind of recognize some of the letters and put the letters together. You can find nice concordances and different tools. This is an example where you can look in your Bible, and many Bibles will actually have a note that will tell you that the word for understanding that's being translated into understanding is actually the word heart. So remember, Solomon said as a young child, and some people think that he might have been as young as 12 or 13, we're not even sure, but he was definitely, as he says, a very little child in English. All he could say was, Daddy, give me lev shomea, a listening heart. And Yehovah said, I understand, son, you really are asking for wisdom and understanding, and may that be your request. May he give you lev shomea. May you ask for lev shomea, and may he give you wisdom and understanding. In order to do that, we're going to need to have a quiet heart. We're going to have a place where we can listen. And then we're going to need to be people that have the courage to act. And that is what wisdom ultimately is taking that information that we get and putting it into action. So until next time, remember, keep digging. This is Proverb Pearls, and I am your friend and host, Keith Johnson.